Uh-oh.
That's
Well, I can't really do anything.
yeah.
Bro, turn the sun off, man.
Yeah. I was telling him it looks like you're being raptured.
Quick,
Stay
somebody play
away from
Everybody Lives.
stay away from
I wish
the
I could
light. Stay with
I
us
wish I
and
could intensify it and just like white out the camera real quick.
welcome everybody to season 2, episode 12 of Hexproof from Board. I'll be your captain, Josh, and I'll be leading you on an adventure building a teamer deck.
Perfect. All right, what else is on our plate?
First take.
uh yeah, so I just figured we'd check in. How's everyone doing? Everyone recover okay from the flights, the con, the this, that, and the other?
Keith, you go first.
I ended up only working like one day last week, and I still have like the flu or something.
Oh no.
But I'm decent now. I got extra couple of vacation days, I guess.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
I kind of told you guys, but this ear has been like I've just been losing my hearing in this ear, and then it'll come back and then
Uh-oh.
it'll leave. But I think it's like I had like some kind of sinus infection and it just kind of drained into the wrong area. And so it kind of broke a little bit yesterday. And like if I touched right here, I could feel it in my ear. Like it was super weird.
Mm.
Uh, but I still haven't figured that all the way out yet. But
Isn't that like where the thyroid gland is? Like right in around
that's
in
more
that
of a
area?
Josh question.
Yeah,
Oh.
the
Thyroid's in the
thyroid is
front.
the thyroid is in your neck. Yeah, so just but I think maybe EENTs maybe check in with one of them because the eyes, ears, nose, and throat are weirdly all connected.
Yeah. The more you know.
Yeah.
Sam, how are you feeling?
Great.
Good. Great. What's everybody been up
Where
to
was
this past week? Just kind of recovering, hanging out. Josh went to a con.
Yeah, I
It was
did.
in our backyard. How was
I
it?
did. It was great.
Yard con?
What Yard Carn. No, as it was went to Indie PopCon in Indianapolis at the convention center.
Oh
Got a
yeah.
actually ran into our friend Inkland there. Surprise! They were
Yeah.
their token stand was there. Bought all sorts of fun tokens, and I can't wait to show you guys my spoils. So always good to support people who support us. Yes,
Do you
Keith.
know do you know if she has an Etsy page or anything like that? Like a
Oh yeah,
online?
Keith can hook us up with those links. I mean, no, Nathan can hook us up with those links.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
I-
Then I also got to meet. Uh, let me pull his name up because I always butcher it. Uh, Joe
John Doe.
Slusher. He did the art for Unsettled Mockery, which is like the really cool instant from Secrets of Strixhaven, where
Ooh.
it looks like the dude's getting like turned into a canvas. And I was
Hmm.
talking to about him because I was telling him how we were talking about that art on the channel and that we loved it. And he said that he was given that assignment. He's like, I don't know why they chose me for it. I've never done caricatures, but I did my best. I was like, dude, you've crushed it. I love that. It was like one of my favorite arts in all of Strixhaven.
Yeah, it's
That's
super good.
awesome.
You're gonna have to, if you send me pictures of what you picked up, I'll throw them in here while you're talking. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
the
be sure to
magic
do that.
of
I got this.
editing, it'll be there.
Yeah.
Keith, you're fingering.
Was he an Indiana native or did he travel far
Uh, I've seen him a
to be
few
there?
times at the cons. I I haven't asked him where he's from. It might be the info might be on his
I
pages or his links or
think
something,
odds are pretty
Or
good.
Google.
or
Quick,
Google.
quick, simple Google might figure it out.
Interesting. Interesting.
Jeff Miracola was there as well. He's the artist behind one of your favorite versions of Curdur, the Drum Scourge.
Yeah, I missed Miracle also, but I seen him before, and I have gotten a signature on Derm Scourge, which is very important to me. So,
Yeah.
oops,
Misosu.
sorry.
I,
Oh, is that my
I
front door?
cannot find her page.
I will send it to you later. All
Very
right.
cool.
What are we doing next?
So, other than checking in and all that good jazz, are we good to just get into this build? Because I left a lot of meat on these bones, and I need your guys' help putting this all together.
Bones.
And
Yeah,
we are
one
hungry.
second. Let's make sure that it's all ready. And here we go.
Here's Johnny.
Okay, on this
What'd you cook up for us,
episode.
chef?
Oh, I was in charge of Teamer, so why not find two commanders I was completely unfamiliar with and open the door for you guys to fill the rest of the deck? So, the lead commander is Jenny Flint. Um, for one, a blue and a red, you get yourself a human detective, partners with Madame Vastra. That's important for a second. And then it has first strike and training. Training is whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. And then whenever you sacrifice a clue or food, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature. Then our partner commander is.
Sorry, I was trying to grab something.
There, you're good. Our partner commander is Madame Vastra. She for two, a green and a blue. You get yourself a lizard detective, partners with Jenny Flint, and then Madame Vastra must be blocked if able. And then whenever a creature dealt damage by Madame Vastra this turn dies, you create a clue token and a food token.
Ooh,
So,
that's pretty
but
nice.
yeah, so what we're wanting to do with this deck, the goal. We want to be making foods and we want to be making clues. We also want to be using +1/+1 counter synergies to get Madame Vastra extra gassed up. And then
Mm.
just to make sure that we're landing big hits on them, on our opponents, and not only crushing their creatures, but also have the opportunity to get thrown damage too. So,
Awesome. And what are the 3 sets that we're using for this deck build?
and then we are limited to Doctor Who, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We are
Ooh,
going full universes beyond with this one. This
no
is
mom for
Slopinating.
Mother's Day. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no oop. But we did that episode way too early anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, diving into it, I'll go over some of the creatures and some of the rationale. So, forecasting fortune teller is a human advisor ally. One in a blue enters, you make a clue token. It's a 1/3, so just a way to make a clue. Then from Avatar. Then next we have the Mechanist Aerial Artisan, a human artificer ally. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you create a clue token. Also, you can tap him until end of turn. Artifact token you control becomes a 3/1 construct with flying.
Ooh.
Then we have Ty Lee, Artful Acrobat, prowess, and whenever she attacks, you can pay 1. If you do, target creature can't block this turn. This way, it'll keep them from chumping Madame uh, Vastra with their Death Touchers and stuff like that. So it's a good way to keep her safe.
Very true.
Yeah. Then we have Dugan Private Detective, a human detective, for 2, a green and a blue. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, investigate. So that will give us more clues. And then he has a special ability that allows you to pay a 1 and a green. And then he deals damage equal to twice his power to another target creature, and you activate only once. So yeah, he can 360 no scope someone out of nowhere. Then we also have the fourth Doctor, 2 green and a blue. You can look at the top card of your library anytime, And then once each turn, you may play a historic spell or cast a historic spell from the top of your library. When you do, create a food token. So he's going to give us more food. Then we have the third Doctor. To a green and a blue again. Uh, Time Lord Doctor. Uh, Trample. The third Doctor gets +1/+1 for each non creature token you control. So he's just going to be big from all the food and whatever we're making. And then whenever he enters the battlefield, you create your choice of a clue, a food, or a treasure token.
Nice.
Then
I like his little it's rather a pity in a way. Now the universe is down to 699 wonders.
yeah, I know nothing about Doctor Who, so I'm going into this completely uninformed. So then we also have Badger Mole. I know Badger Mole Cub gets all the love and standard, but the adults in the situation are what our deck needs because for 4 and a green you have Badger Mole, and when this creature enters, you Earthbend 2. But then, most importantly, creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have trample. So that's going to help our Vastra get through.
Yep.
Then we have the Fugitive Doctor. When the Fugitive Doctor enters, you investigate. So you're making a clue. And then whenever she attacks, you may sacrifice a clue. And then when you do, target instant or sorcery in your graveyard gains flashback 2 red and green until end of turn. So it's a good way to recur value off of things we're already making. Then we go into our sorcery. We have Super Combo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Precon. It has Replicate 2, so as you cast it, you can copy it for each time you pay 2 extra. And target creature you control deals deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls. This is a nasty way to maximize Vastra's damage and make a whole bunch of tokens. Okay, then we have some nice utility. So destroy target artifact or enchantment with origin of metal building, or you can also put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and it gains indestructible until end of turn, so it can protect either of our commanders or remove a pesky artifact or enchantment. Again, kind of trying to get Vastra in to do the big damage. We have the last Agni Kai. Target creature you control fights target creature and opponent controls. If the creature opponent controls is dealt excess damage, you make that much red mana until end of turn. You unspent red mana. You don't lose the unspent red mana. Okay.
Hold on one
Then
second. Hold on one second. Josh, when you move away from your microphone, we
Yeah.
can't hear you very well, so you got to try and stay in front of it if
Okay.
you can.
you want me to restart with last
No,
Agni
no,
Kai?
no. You're good.
Okay.
Just let me know when you're ready for the next one.
I'm ready for the next one. Special move. Again from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set. Instant for 2 and a red. Choose 2. Jump kick. Destroy target artifact. Dash attack. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target attacking or blocking creature you control. Or what's
Foot
the
toss.
foot toss? Thank you. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to any other target, then sacrifice it.
You got double jump.
Then we got a combination of the old double jump and flying kick, also from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The double jump, put a flying counter on target creature you control until end of turn. It has base power 5/5, so that's going to be really nice. Then also target creature you control for the flying kick, 1 in a red. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls. Again, another option for Vastra.
And what's really cool about that is that card has fuse. So you can do either half or you can do both of them at the same time. You just have to pay both those costs. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's a
cool.
good call out on that. Yeah. Okay, so then the artifacts were just mana fixing. We got Soul Ring.
What does that do?
Oh,
I'm
you
just
know, you
kidding.
can. Then another little tool to help either of our commanders survive combat is the Ace's Baseball Bat. Artifact for equipment for 2, and equipped creature gets +3/+0. As long as the equipped creature is attacking, it has first strike and must be blocked by Dalek if able. I don't think the Dalek thing's going to come up that much, but it also has
Unless,
equipped to legendary creature 1.
yeah, if you, I mean, you could run into that one player that's playing Daleks. So, I
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Well,
Yeah.
it will mess up a changeling. So
Oh, that is true.
Destroy.
mhm. Then we have Arcane Signet from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have the full cycle of the talismans that the talisman of creativity, curiosity, and impulse. They tap for the combination of our two commander colors and deal damage to you, or they tap to add one colorless, and they cost two, so it's a good efficient ramp source.
That
And we
Talisman of Creativity from Doctor Who is probably one of my favorite arts in all of the set.
yeah.
So, just want to shout
Also,
that out.
the talismans from Doctor Who, whenever I was building the deck, are a whole dollar cheaper than the other Prince of the
Huh.
Talismans. I don't think they're
Yep.
as popular, so it's a good way to
Yeah.
pick them up on a budget.
I think they all look really good. I love
Yeah,
them.
they're pretty cool.
Yeah. Then we have Bender's Water Skin from Avatar: The Last Airbender. We have for 3, untap this artifact during each other player's untap step, and then you can tap to add 1 mana of any color. It's a really strong
One
mana
of
rock.
one of the best cards in a long time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Kind of
Uh,
slept on.
yeah, another card that's better than Command Sphere.
Yeah. Yep.
And then we have ourselves this Sonic Screwdriver from Doctor Who. Artifact for 3, you can tap to add 1 mana of any color. You can also pay 1 and tap it to untap another target artifact. You can pay 2 and tap it to scry 1. Or the mode where we're going to use it the most probably is pay 3 and tap it. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. So we're going to get
Nice.
our commanders in for those damages. Okay, looking at enchantments, there is level up from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Precon. When this R enters, put a +1/+1 counter on enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks, double the number of +1/+1 counters on it. Then, if it has 10 or greater power, draw a card. So Vastra will pop off with this on her. And we have Waterbender Ascension from Avatar: The Last Airbender. 1 in a blue enchantment. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a quest counter on this enchantment. And then if it has 4 or more on it, you draw a card. And then you can Waterbend for target creature can't be blocked this turn. So it's another way to get our commanders through. And then also draw. Then we have High Score, 2 and a green enchantment from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters would put on a creature you control, put that many plus a +1/+1 counter instead. And then at the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield, so it's a good way to draw. We have Ninja Pizza. 2 and a green. Food you control has tap. Sacrifice this. Add 1 mana of any color. So it turns our food into treasures essentially. And also at the beginning of your second main phase, you create a food token. Then we are pretty spoiled with the lands because between uh, the Doctor Who precons and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle precon, we got every variant of enters tap of the 2 colored lands that in our colors that either enter tapped if you have 2 or more lands or 2 or less lands. But yeah, so like for example, Cinder Glade is a mountain forest and sorry, yeah. Sorry, go back to Cinder Glade. Yeah. Cinder Glade is a mountain forest, enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Then got the command tower from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We get Dreamroot Cascade, which is again green and a blue, and then comes in tapped unless you control 2 or more lands. Then we got the basics. We got this every snarl we can run from Doctor Who as it Frost Boil Snarl is the one for blue and red, and then as it enters the battlefield, you can reveal an island or mountain from your hand. If you do, it comes in untapped.
Yep.
Then Game Trail, uh, Enters the battlefield, you may reveal a mountain or a forest. Yeah, same flavor. So it's just rinse and repeat for all of those for all three of our colors. We were able to get all the way flushed out for each of those, uh,
Then you
just
got
with like the different names.
yeah, then you got 7 of the basics. So 7 forests, 7 islands, 7 mountains.
Yeah.
I do want to say if there's one land that you don't have on here that I think would be really helpful for this deck. Secret Tunnel.
Oh yeah, that's a great call out from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
And both
So
our commanders are detectives.
yeah. So this lane can't be blocked. You can tap it to add a colorless, or you can pay 4, tap it, and 2 target creatures you control that share a creature type can't be blocked this turn. So
Yeah.
Nice.
we can stay at 34 lands, or we can get rid of a land later if you'd like. But I just think that Secret Tunnel's a good one to add for this deck.
Oh, I agree. I think 33 is a little low, so I'm glad you added that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so the door is open. I need a lot of support with more creatures that care about clues and food and +1/+1 counters, and then also things like the Ty Lee that help with evasion. So
I have a card that I think would be super helpful just looking at the artifacts that we have. It's another artifact. Uh, and I know that we need to worry about getting some creatures in here, but I really think this one would be super helpful. And it comes from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is called Coin of Mastery. So for 4, each creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each mana from an artifact source spent to cast it. And then you can tap it and create a treasure token.
yeah,
So,
that's perfect. Yeah, a good call out. So that definitely falls into the +1/+1 counter category. That mean, yeah,
yeah.
Keith.
Yep. I've got a supplement to that. The Ooze.
All right.
And the Ooze. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token for each 1/1 counter on it, and has tap, exile target card from a graveyard, create a mutagen token.
Perfect.
And to go with that, real quick, Mutagen Man. More 1/1 counters.
Mutagen Man, Living Ooze.
Living Ooze. X 2 green, trample. Activate abilities of artifact tokens you control cost a 1 less to activate. When Mutagen Man enters, create X mutagen tokens. And then I've got a cheeky little combo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Let's
kind
see
of
it.
good separate also. But first of all is Flatline. 2 in a blue.
Such a good
Instant
card.
creatures your
Such a good card.
opponents control have base power and toughness 0/1 until end of turn.
Such a good card.
And then
Nice.
to go with that is Taunting Challenge. 1 2 green sorcery. Choose any one creature. This turn, all creatures able to block it do so. And the Lizard Detective loves dealing damage and destroying creatures.
I
So
love it. That's awesome.
Yes.
you can either shrink the opponents or make her really big.
Yeah, that's super cool. I have a card that I think might work, but I'm gonna put it on here and then just let me know if you think it works or not. So Adric, Mathematical Genius for 1 and a blue, is a human artificer 1/1 that you can pay 2 and a blue, tap it, copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy, and then ultimate sacrifice 1 and a blue, sacrifice Adric, counter target activated or triggered ability, and it has Doctor's Companion. It doesn't really matter, but um, I think it might work. It might help you
Yeah,
out.
you can
Yeah,
do
you
all
can.
kinds of cool stuff
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, you can copy either of our commanders' triggered abilities, so
And
that's
then
nice.
one of my all-time favorite cards from Doctor Who. I know not a lot of people like the Doctor Who set, but I did. Displaced dinosaurs. So it's a bigger creature. For 5 and 2 green, you get a dinosaur that's a 7/7. As a historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, it becomes a 7/7 dinosaur creature in addition to its other types. So historic permanents are artifacts, legendaries, sagas. All those are historic. So those will also be dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's awesome. So all those clues and those foods, there'll be 7/7 dinosaurs that are also probably going to be bigger than Jenny Flint. So she was just going to get counters herself.
And then do we have the sixth Doctor in here? I don't think we do.
Yep. But how many dentists approve?
All of them. The sixth Doctor for a green and a blue. It's a 3/3 Time Lord Doctor, but it has Time Lord's prerogative. Whenever you cast a historic spell, you copy it, except the copy isn't legendary. This ability triggers only once each turn. So, it's a fun one.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I
All right,
have a
one more.
little. Yeah, go ahead, Keith.
I have Party Dude. One
Party
green
Dude?
enchantment class. Yep.
Okay.
It's a level up class. First level, when this class enters, each player creates a food token. Level 2, whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Level 3, whenever one or more of your opponents are attacked, up to one target attacking creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand.
Oh, that's really nice. I like that a lot.
I've got
Especially that level 2 is going to be really nice.
Yeah, I've got another instant for us real quick.
I've got a bunch of creatures saved up.
Reverse the polarity, 1 and 2 blue. It's an instant where you can choose one, counter all other spells, switch each creature's power and toughness until end of turn, or creatures can't be blocked this turn.
Oh, that's a nasty
That's
combo with
that's
the
cool.
floats. Wait, go back to the one next to it. What's it? That
Flatline.
one?
Flatline.
Flatline.
No,
Yeah,
that's
make
cool.
everything 0/1, then make everything a 1/0 and kill it.
Yep. Yep.
That's kind of funny.
I have another. I don't know if you're gonna want this one. I think it's kind of funny. It kind of makes your deck a little different. Let's see. If you hate it, we'll get rid of it. It will not hurt
Yeah.
my feelings. River Song, 1, a blue and a red, 2/2, Human Time Lord Rogue. It has Meet in reverse. You draw cards from the bottom of your library rather than the top. And it has spoilers. Whenever an opponent scries, surveils, or searches their library, put a +1/+1 counter on River Song. Then River Song deals damage to that player equal to its power. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's just gonna be kind of doing like passive damage. Doesn't necessarily fit our theme super
if you
tight.
hate it, we can get rid of it. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. It is a fun card though. I would absolutely want to use that in something else in the future, just
Yeah,
not
that's
this
fine.
one.
It is. Hey. How about my cabbages? Cabbage merchant.
Dang it.
And it's like whenever opponents cast non-creatures.
Ooh, which
I didn't know it was
one? The
expensive.
cabbage merchant or the unlucky cabbage
The
merchant?
cabbage merchant.
Okay. Dang, that
It's a
card's expensive.
repeatable food. Whenever opponent casts a non-creature spell, create a food token, and it's 2 and a green, 2/2 legendary creature. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, sacrifice a food, and then tap 2 untapped foods you control. Add 1 mana of any color.
Nice.
My
I have
cabbages.
a pair of cards
Okay.
that are I'm kind of sticking to the Doctor Who. So I'm gonna add them both real quick. All right. So the Auton Soldier for 4 and 2 blue, it's an Alien Soldier 0/0. You may have Auton Soldier enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it isn't legendary, is an artifact in addition to the other types, and it has Myriad. And then the other card that I added was Quantum Misalignment for 4 and a blue. It's a sorcery that says create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it isn't legendary, and it has Rebound. So if you cast the spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast this card from exile without paying its mana cost.
Yeah, we can get copies of either of our commanders with those and uh just really pop off. I think Vastra needing to be blocked could absolutely wreck a board state too, so that's fun.
Yeah. Fun cards.
I've got an artifact creature to go along with that bad boy. It's Roadkill Rodney. Artifact creature.
Where did he go? There he is.
Squad 3. 2 mana, cost, squad 3 cost, whatever. Death Touch. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a mutagen token. And squad lets you basically replicate this spell and give you like a token copy, like Offspring, sort of.
Yeah, that's cool. We got get more and more
Ooh.
tokens done. Yeah.
All right. So
More 1/1 counters.
Josh, I wanted to be your Saga guy, so I've landed on Saga. So I've got a couple of them. But Sam, do you have any cards yet you want to
Yeah.
add?
Tale of Qatar and Toph. 2 and a green enchantment. Creature you control have whenever this creature becomes tapped for the first time during each of your turns, put a 1/1 counter on it.
Okay.
Ooh, hey.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a card.
Yeah.
You're just having fun.
Just chilling. What are our 3 colors here? I gotta remember.
Teamer. Red, blue, green.
Okay. Keep going. I'm kind of
So
taking a
like
break for a second.
I like can we add so like I also need a maybe a little bit more like evasion help, maybe like some of the Tylees or something like that from Avatar,
Oh,
the
true,
other
true.
Tylee.
Which one is that? There's 2 of
The
them.
chi blocker.
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
the blue one. Yeah, so then she's second row, yeah. Tylee chi blocker, 2 and a blue paralysis, and then whenever she enters, tap up to 1 target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's untap step as long as you control Tylee. This would also be a nasty target for those uh legendary creature duplicators just to lock down a board, and then anything with Death Touch you don't want get in the way of Vastra or Jenny Flint is just down forever. Keith.
Yeah, all my stuff's on a text list, so I have to keep like searching on Scryfall what these cards do. I have an evasive helper. It's a Martha Jones, 2 and a blue, legendary creature, 3/2. Woman who walked the earth. When Martha Jones enters the battlefield, investigate, and whenever you sacrifice a clue, Martha Jones and up to 1 other target creature can't be blocked this turn.
That is awesome. That is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you.
I just got to look up what half of these cards that I saved do.
Okay.
I have one,
Oh, go ahead.
a quick sorcery. It's True Ancestry, 1 in a green, sorcery lesson. Return up to 1 target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand and create a clue token.
Perfect.
Nice. All right. Are you ready for some sagas?
Yeah, hit us with those sagas.
Okay. An Unearthly Child is the first one. There's going to be a handful of these, so if you hate them, just let me know and I'll get rid of them. For 1 and 2 blue, so this saga enters at lore number 1. There's 3 parts to it. So all 3 of these say reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a doctor card, a card with Doctor's Companion, or a vehicle card. Put that card into your hand and the rest to your bottom of your library in any random order.
Okay, so then we that's until you get a doctor. So yeah, so we have doctors to hit. So and they also all generally help us with clues and food and whatnot. So I do like that.
Okay.
Nice
All
meta
right. I've
fetch.
got another one here. City of Death. All right. City of Death for 2 and a green. So this saga has quite a few parts to it. It's got 6 parts. So it starts off at part 1, create a treasure token. Then parts 2 through 6 are create a token that's a copy of target non-saga token you control. So could be fun.
Yeah, that's really cool. Also, if we're making token copies of our commanders and whatnot from some of the other cards, that can get real nasty real quick.
All right. And then next we have Day of the Moon. So this one has 3 parts, and each part, it costs 2 and a red. Each part says, choose a creature card name, then goad all creatures with a name chosen for Day of the Moon.
That's fun. And also, goad's gonna be nice because then it also taps their creature, and they'll be a little bit more open for us to swing in on them too. Also, yeah, go ahead. Keep going. Keep it rolling with the sagas.
Okay. We got another one, Heaven Sent. It is red and blue. It's got three parts. Part one and two say investigate, and then part three says Heaven Sent deals one damage to each opponent. Then, if an opponent has 0 or less life, draw 7 cards. Otherwise, exile Heaven Sent, and you may cast it this turn.
No, that's fun. We got a recursive way to keep investigating and keep the clue flow flowing. I like that.
Um, okay. This one, I don't know if this one will stay or not. Fugitive of the Jadoon. So for 4 and a green, it's a saga with 3 parts. Part one is create a 1/1 white human creature token with Ward 2 and a 4/4 white alien rhino creature token. Part two is investigate. Part three is you may exile a human you control and an artifact you control. If you do, search your library for a doctor card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle.
Yep. That one's not my favorite at 5.
Okay, let's get rid of that one. And we will try the 11th hour. The 11th hour for 3 and a blue, 3-part saga. Part one, search your library for a doctor card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Part two, create a food token and a 1/1 white human creature token with doctor spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Part three, create a token that's a copy of target creature, except it's a legendary alien named Prisoner Zero.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That one's good.
Okay. And then we've got a couple more. So I'm trying to get through these pretty quick. The Flux for 2 and 2 red. It's got 6 parts. So part one, the Flux deals 4 damage to target creature and opponent controls. Parts 2 through 5 are exile the top card of your library. You may play this card this turn. And then part 6 is add 6 red.
Little red pip heavy for me, I think.
All right. Remove that
Yeah.
one. The Parting of the Ways. All right. For 4 and 2 red, we've got a 3-part saga. Part 1, exile the top 5 cards of your library. For each non-land card exiled this way, put a number of time counters on the card equal to its mana value. If it does not have suspend, it gains suspend. Part 2, time travel, then time travel again. Part 3, for each opponent, destroy up to 1 target artifact that player controls.
Yeah, just not but 6 is a little much. And then also we're not really time traveling, so
Okie dokie. And then the very last one, we've got the Sea Devils. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to make this go fast. For 2 and a green, 3-part saga. Part 1 and 2 create a 2/2 green alien salamander creature token with Island Walk. And then part 3, until end of turn, whenever a salamander deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to each target creature that player controls.
yeah. I wish it was lizard and not salamander. Are you kidding me?
Right, right.
So for that, it just doesn't. Man, if it was a freaking lizard, it would have been the best card ever.
The lizards.
Lizard. Okay, but yeah. So we got let's see, scroll up. We got 11 enchantments, and then we got
Yep. 10
10 artifact.
artifacts, 6 instants, 4 sorceries. We've only got 17 creatures. We could use some
Yeah,
more creatures. We're at
yeah,
I
84
have
cards
quite a
total.
few.
yeah.
Okay.
Keith, fix us.
I was saving some spells though too. First of all, Jet's brainwashing for 1 red. Sorcery, kicker 3. Target creature can't block this turn. If the spell was kicked, gain control of that creature until end of turn, untap it, and it gains haste until end of turn, and create a clue.
Oh, that's perfect. Does everything I wanted in one card. Love it.
And okay, now to creatures. Donatello the Brains, 2 and a blue. Legendary creature, mutant ninja turtle, 2/4. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a mutagen token are created instead.
Perfect. Get the more +1/+1. Get more artifacts in there. Let's
And
go.
I wish I had some cheaper ones, but Nissa of Traken, Traken, 3 in a blue, legendary creature, human scientist, 3/4. You have no maximum hand size. Sonic Booster. Whenever Nissa of Traken attacks, sacrifice X artifacts. When you sacrifice one or more artifacts this way, tap up to X target creatures and you draw X cards.
That'd be a good way to use our artifacts differently, make evasion and stuff like that.
Yes.
Can I shout out a card real quick?
Yeah,
April
definitely.
O'Neil. There's 1,000 of them. I should probably get the right one.
Activist, human element, live on the scene. Which one?
Oh God, there's 15. It's it is the hacktivist.
Hacktivist.
Okay.
Hacktivist, yes.
Yeah, so 3 in a blue. At the beginning of your end step, you draw a card for each card type among spells you've cast this turn. So we have lots of artifact creatures and uh, enchantments and all sorts of fun things. So
Can we
that'll
put
be
Raphael the Night Watcher in here?
potentially. I don't. I have all the Ninja Turtles blend together, so forgive me if I don't remember what
yeah.
exactly he does.
Hold on, I want to switch the printing. Yes. Raphael the Night Watcher, 2 and 2 red. It's a TMNT 2/3 with sneak for 1 and 2 red. Attacking creatures you control have double strike.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that'll be pretty brutal on account of our commanders are going to be in top combat all the time, so I love it. Okay, Keith, fingers up. What's up?
Got a big old gruel spell. Last night together, 3 red-green sorcery. Choose 2 target creatures, untap them, put 2 1/1 counters on each of them. They gain vigilance, indestructible, and haste until end of turn. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase. Only the chosen creatures can attack during that combat phase.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have another turtle for us.
Okay.
Turtle.
I spelled it wrong. But I also can't see. So that's part of the problem. Hold on. Switch printing. We got to get them all eating pizza. There it is. Michelangelo, Weirdness to 11 for 1 and a green. It's a legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle, 1/1. When Michelangelo enters, create a mutagen token. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature you control, that many +1/+1 counters are put on it instead. +1. So you do +1 +1 +1. Yep.
Yeah. So 1 additional +1/+1 counter. So it's like hardened
Yeah.
scales on a critter.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Yeah, so that works with what we're trying to do here. So I love it. Keith.
Anything I should look for real quick?
Can you look at the special guest cards that were in TMNT? Because you have like Underworld Breach and stuff like that that might be helpful for
Yeah.
this deck.
I have them mixed in with my main search. I
Yeah,
feel like the creatures I have saved right now are too expensive. I was looking for something more low to the ground, but I
Yeah.
will take a look at special guest real quick.
Also, while we're at it, I do want to keep this to bracket too. So Underworld Breach is a game changer, so we'll keep
Yeah,
doing that.
I understand that. I'm just saying there's a handful of really good cards that were on there and I can't find them. I'm trying to
Is
find.
is that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles art series?
I don't know
Eternal.
what it would be under.
Okay, I'm gonna check that real quick. No, that's not it.
Ooh, I found another enchantment class. Are we okay with another enchantment, Josh, or would we rather not?
Uh,
Or we could replace one.
okay, go ahead and pitch the one that you're looking at, and we'll go from there.
Does machines for 1 in a blue. When this class enters, mill 2 cards, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. And then level 2, 1 in a blue. When this class becomes level 2, return up to 2 target artifact cards from your graveyard to your hand. Level 3 for 4 in a blue. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature in addition to its other types. We may not like that one.
Yeah, not my favorite for this deck, but
Okay.
is a good
Get rid
card
of
to
that
keep
one.
on the back burner for future
Yep.
builds because I do think that's neat. Yeah, let's see.
I got an enchantment, but I don't know if you need another one or not.
You can go ahead and share it, and we'll see from there.
All will be one.
Ooh,
Uh,
yeah.
That comes from the source material.
What does it do, Sam?
3 and 2 red. Whenever you put one or more counters on a permanent or a player, this enchantment deals that much damage to target opponent. A creature an opponent controls or a planeswalker opponent controls. You're putting a lot of counters on a lot of things.
Hell
Profit
yeah.
City.
yeah, it's not bad.
I like that. That's good.
A brainstorm? Do we want that? That's an art guest card or whatever.
See if I can find it. It's
I
one
mean-
of one of my favorite arts in
It's
TMNT.
him like astral projecting or something. He's like, ooh. How about accumulate wisdom? Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Put each of those cards into your hand instead if there are 3 or more lesson cards in your graveyard. 1 in a blue instant lesson.
Oh, that makes me think. What does Washington do?
Uh,
It's draw cards and counters.
How do I spell Washington?
WANSHITONG. It would be the expensive one.
Librarian.
That's the crazy
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, so Washington the Librarian for X and 2 blue, flash, flying vigilance. When Washington enters, put X +1/+1 counters on him, then draw half X cards rounded down. Whenever an opponent searches their library, put a +1/+1 counter on Washington and draw a card. It's a 1/1.
Oop.
Yeah, I mean, we already got +1/+1 counter synergy, so why not? Also, I guess it'd be kind of scales with what we're using. So yeah, he's a good one to keep in. I do want to try to get some more creatures in here. We have 5 slots left, and that would put us up to 28 creatures. I think I
Okay.
only want creatures left.
I've got one, but it's 4 mana value. Is that all right? What are we looking like?
So
But we've got a decent spread.
that's fine. Then we also might want to get some like smaller dinguses in there.
Yeah.
I've got a small
It is
dingus.
Baxter, fly in the ointment, 3 in a blue, legendary creature, insect, mutant, scientist, 2/2. When Baxter enters or attacks, each creature you own with a counter on it gains flying until end of turn. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Baxter.
Okay.
Baxter, rather.
Nathan, you can pitch yours, and then I got one I went through on too.
Maybe. I need to find him. Raphael, tough turtle. 1 in a red. He's a turtle. He's a 1/3. He has Alliance. Whenever another creature you control enters, Raphael deals 1 damage to target opponent.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Also, how about fugitive droid?
Ooh.
For a single blue, you get a 1/1 robot scientist. This
Such
creature
a
can't
silly art.
this creature can't be blocked if an artifact entered the battlefield under your control this turn. Also, you can sacrifice this creature counter target spell that targets an artifact or creature you control. So it's like built-in protection for commanders too.
I've got a creature that has the all will be one built into it.
Okay.
Casey Jones, back alley brute, 3 and a 4, 3 and a red. It's a 4/2 menace. Whenever Casey Jones attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever you put one or more counters on a creature control, Casey Jones deals that much damage to target opponent.
That is beautiful.
Very nice. Spicy, spicy. Love to see it.
How do we not have Frog Butler in here? Uh-oh, but that would put us at 100.
I'm looking for weenies.
Well,
I'll show you a weenie. Frog Butler, 1 and a green, Death Touch. It's a 1/1 frog spirit. Tap it, add 1 mana of any color, pay 2. This creature gains reach until end of turn.
yeah, we can maybe cut some of the enchantments or artifacts
Yeah,
if we
that's
want to
fine.
get up to like 30 creatures.
What you got, Keith?
Yeah, this one's one of my fave. K9 Mark 1 for 1 blue, legendary artifact creature, robot dog, 1/1. Negative. As long as Canine Mark 1 is untapped, other legendary creatures you control have Ward 1. Affirmative, 1 and a blue. Tap. Target legendary creature can't be blocked this turn. And it's K-9 if you didn't find it.
Yeah.
K-9.
Okay, I heard you. I heard you. I heard you.
Bada boom.
Yep, there it is.
Nice. Get a bit for evasion and whatnot. Perfect. And maybe like one more creature to round out to 30. We make a couple other spell cuts and we call it a day.
Okay. Let's see. I've got one that costs 3 that does
You could
do some work.
It depends. Do you want to protect your creatures?
I do like protecting our creatures, and
You
our
could always
creatures
go with
are.
Walls of Bossing Say.
Well, let's go a little cheaper than that. We need a little
I
lower.
found a 2-mana vehicle with haste and crew 2. It's a 3/4. And when it attacks, another target legendary creature can't be blocked. Or there's
what about Dawn and Raph Hard Science for 1, and then you can pay either 2 blue, 2 red, or a combo of those. Just pitching here. It's a 2/4, has menace. Whenever Dawn and Raph attack, the next non-creature spell you cast this turn has affinity for artifacts, so it costs 1 less for each artifact you control.
I love that. That is so good for this. Yes, perfect.
And it only costs 29
Hard
cents.
Science.
Yeah. Honestly, and we could shave $100 off of this deck if
Oh,
we
that's
go
cool.
into the take off some of the fancier printings that
Yeah,
we've
see, we can do.
done.
Watch this. Watch.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
Bang. Okay.
Yep. And
Where did
the bigger RAF,
yeah
that
this
printing.
one. Switch printing. Boom, $1.
It
we
shaved
go.
$20 off right there. Yeah. Then yeah.
I
So
think
then
that's pretty much the only ones we can make
yeah.
small.
Then we can make some cuts.
We need to cut 2. Cut 2
Okay.
cards.
So what's Day of the Moon again?
Where's that at, buddy?
It's an enchantment, far right.
There it is. So it's a 3-part saga. Each part, choose a creature card name, then goad all creatures with a name chosen for Day of the Moon. So basically, just trying to like get rid of big creatures that your opponents have if you can.
Yeah.
But we can get rid of it. That's totally fine. I'm not married to it. This is your deck, and you said you were going to actually build it and play with it. So I don't want you to have something in here that you don't want to play with.
Yeah. I think I do actually like that effect though. Let's
Okay.
see. Let's
You want to look at City of Death?
City of Death is really cool. I like to keep that.
Yeah, that's one that.
Uh,
This one might not be worth it unless you're
Yeah.
really just trying to dig for one of your doctors.
yeah.
The
Let's cut that one.
Unearthly Child. We'll just cut that one.
Cut
We're down to
Unearthly.
101, 11th hour. Search your library for a doctor. Create a food. That one, I think you'll want that one just because you're doing all the tokens that you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
Um,
Heaven
maybe
Sent
maybe
is
Heaven
really
Sent.
strong.
Yeah.
No, it's really strong. I like that one a lot. Keep it.
Okay.
Go up to our artifacts again.
Up to artifacts. Okay.
Can I think honestly we could probably cut the bat because it doesn't like necessarily protect them, and then we're getting like +1/+1 counters anyway.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
And then that
Should
puts
we
us at
see?
100.
Yeah, that puts us at 100. I wonder if there's a was there a version of what's the other tunnel card that makes a creature unblockable?
Rogue's Passage.
Was there a Rogue's Passage in one of these
Not
sets?
not that I saw.
Not that you saw. Should we check real quick?
No, I
I'll
think
check.
yeah. Yeah.
Just because we've got creatures that if they're unblocked, then there's big payoff. So we might as well try
Yeah.
and see if there's another land that'll let it happen if we can.
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay. Well, we're at 100. How are you feeling, Josh?
I'm feeling really good about this.
Should we deal a couple hands real quick?
Yeah, so like I left you guys 39 card slots, and I'm happy with what you found. Uh,
Okay,
that's good. That's good.
that's
There
That's
good.
is a
good.
Rogue's Passage. It was
Good.
in Doctor Who.
Well, do we want to add Rogue's Passage?
Here, let's look at our mana curve real quick and see which one's less represented. Uh, red's
Blue.
less. Wait, what? No,
Sorry. Excuse me.
red's the lowest.
Oh,
Oh,
So
dang, there is.
yeah, we'll cut. Let's cut one mountain and throw in Rogue's Passage.
cut one mountain, throw in Rogue's Passage. You got it. Remove one. I just think.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't see what letters I've typed, so it kind of makes it a little hard. Okay, let's get the right copy of Rogue's Passage in here. You said Doctor Who?
Yep.
Oh, there's
There
two
it is.
versions.
Let's do the 45-cent ones and not the $45
Yeah.
ones.
So Rogue's Passage is another one of those cards where you can pay for, tap it, target creature can't be blocked this turn. So that's probably why it's in here, is because of these doctors here that don't want to be blocked. So
Detectives.
yeah, detectives.
They didn't go to medical school.
Dang it. All right. So Josh, what do you want to name this? I just kind of put a little filler in here. 2 is better than 1. But
My placeholder name was like J and B UB. But let's see, 2 is better than 1. Maybe team.
hey, don't touch our lizard.
Uh, uh,
Don't touch
detect.
Ginny's lizard.
Hey, Doctor, give us some news.
I feel like detective. Maybe that something with detectives is like.
Don't touch the detective's lizard.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on the lizard part. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah. I mean, like
You don't say.
Jenny, I got Jenny. I want
Your
your
lizard.
lizard.
that human
Genie
detective
got your
detective
lizard.
lizard.
Wait, what's that? There's a there's a band with like lizard in the name of them.
Thin Lizzy.
No, it's like Dr. Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway,
Maybe.
Lizard
Oh, how
Skinner.
about? I got an idea. How about Flintlock Lizard? Because Jenny Flint. And
Flint.
No,
Lock.
yeah, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Yeah, that's it. King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard.
I know that name sounded familiar. I was like,
yeah,
Flintlock Lizard. Engaged.
yeah. Because
How do we want to
Jenny's
describe
making
it?
the lizard. So just two gal pals buffing each other with foods and clues.
Just 2 gals on a girls' night out.
Mhm.
All right. What do we got here? We got +1/+1s.
Definitely.
We
Yeah, we have artifacts. Kids remember the
artifacts.
Yeah.
We
And then
got. We're not really budget for this one. This one is casual.
Cash.
No coin flips. We do have some clones in here.
mhm.
Defender.
I could have gone
Discard.
heavy on clones, but I resisted.
Yeah, it's Doctor Who has a lot of clones. Goad. No. Help wanted. What were you
Some
saying, Josh?
historic,
That is true. We have a lot of historic spells.
A lot of legend,
and like
legends.
cares about historics, yeah, and legends and stuff, yeah.
mutate. No, not mutate. Think of something else.
Mutagen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close.
Close enough.
The fact that there's no mutants with mutate. Teamer.
Teamer. I don't even
There
know
it
her.
is.
Tokens.
Tokens.
Mhm.
Webcam friendly.
Also, weirdly Voltron, because
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
last
true.
yeah. Yeah, we
Save.
touched so many. It's for like a streamlined focus deck. I feel like we're touching a lot of categories in the course of our strategy, which means a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very
it's a good
true.
set combo for it too.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that deck?
I like it a lot. Uh if you're running that, that's gonna be a fun deck in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll see.
I like the overlapping like artifact and +1/+1 synergies. I think they work pretty well.
Yeah, I'll see how much of it I can do in paper and rack it up against you guys and see what you think about it.
Mm.
Also, I want to build that one, and then I also want to build the Calamity deck where we make the horses. The horse
Yeah,
make more things. So
yeah. Um, we forgot to talk about backlash. We kind of talked about it
Yeehaw.
before uh
Backlash.
WrestleMania happened, but it came up so quick that we forgot about it. So I just wanted to go over the winner. So Braun Breaker beat Seth Rollins. Trick Williams defeated Sami Zayn. Danhausen and Minihausen beat The Miz and Kit Wilson. That was a lot of fun. Io Sky defeated Asuka. So that was one that we thought was going to be at WrestleMania. It wasn't at WrestleMania. And they'd been back and forth for a long time, and there's a chance that Asuka's going to leave WWE, kind of like the other parts of Io Sky's life. So um, it's kind of interesting to see. And then John Cena announced the John Cena Classic, which is going to be super cool. So if you watched, you'll get to see like we get to vote on who we think wins matches and moves on and might win the John Cena Classic. That's the first time that like the viewers actually get a voice. Um, we'll see if that's actually real or not. And then Roman Reigns beat Jacob Fatu. So that was the end of that. So I just thought we'd go over that really really fast. So yeah,
yeah. And with that, are we at like with the teamer build? Are we done with three colors?
we are done with three colors. So
Mm.
yeah. Uh,
Crazy.
so now we're on to two color combos. And I have an idea for the two color combo builds. You
Yes.
guys want to hear what the idea is?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think for the two color combos, there's four of us. And we have one, two, three, four two color combos to do. I think it would be fun if we paired up, used two of us to build these decks, and then we kind of work on it for the week. And then when it's time to show it off, there's two of us showing off instead of one.
Oh, cool. Two decks. So
No, no, no,
two.
not two decks, not two decks, just two color decks. And, but two of us that are building it work together throughout the week to build the two color combos.
Okay, so then two of us work together and present together, and then we
Right.
do we present the full completed deck then?
Um, we could do that. We could
Yeah.
complete a deck. Yeah.
Yeah, we will
I think that'd be
completely.
fun.
Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, we'll show what we came up with, and then maybe the people we show it to can also give like, I like this, but I would recommend this, that, or the other,
Yeah.
and various other substitutes. So be like, we'll present our thesis, and then we can have it critiqued and see if it holds up against the other two.
Exactly. And we'll try and steer clear a little bit of sets that we've been using in these three color combos, but we don't have to. Anything's back open. We're restarting. We've got these two color combos. So Josh, you just built this deck. Who built right before you? Do we remember?
It was
Uh,
you.
Me?
Ugh.
Okay.
Then that,
So
so before
so
then that
this
before you was
first
me.
this first two color combo is going to be white and blue, and Keith and Sam are going to be building it. So that's what we've got.
Let's
We
go.
also, special announcement, we're going to have a special guest join us next week. We're going to have Josh from MTG Collectors Corner join us. So Josh is going to be here. He's the one that won the Bayou while we were in MagicCon Vegas. So he said he wanted to join us for an episode, so he'll be here next week. So with that, does this episode resolve? Keith and Sam, are you ready?
Yeah. I'm
All
ready.
right.
I'm gonna have to
Sam,
figure out
I
a new name
believe,
before he shows up.
is
Yeah.
resolved.
Josh and
Confusing.
also Josh.
With my identity crisis, I think this episode resolves.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. It's going to be a fun one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Hexproof and Ward. If you liked what you heard, you can continue to listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can watch us on YouTube. You can give us a follow on Instagram, Facebook, and Blue Sky. We'll see you next week.